Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. If you haven't heard, I'm doing a giveaway. So the first 5 to 10 comments in each video, I put you on a list, and then I will do a draw on the 24th. I will send you a little something, pull maybe 2-3 cards, and send you a note letting you know how that comes through for you. I maybe even get in contact with you. I'm about to put my email, if it's not already there, in the comment section. Please do not write me for readings. I don't do them right now. I would love to help everybody, but unfortunately I just can't, okay? These are spiritual guidance sessions where I talk to the Pisces Collective, okay? A lot of you, I've been getting a lot of message from a lot of you say, oh, I feel like your message is directly at me. It is. When you're looking at it, okay, and you're focused on the message and you came to listen, there's something in it for you. Okay? It is spirit talking to the deep heart of you. But you know what? It is you talking to you. Okay? For some of you who are telling me you're very confused, don't be. Go inside of yourself. Okay? I'm not saying don't be. I'm saying just go inside of yourself when you're feeling confused. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, why am I confused? What is hurting me right now? What is going on? Okay? Reach out to your spirit guides. Reach out to the people who are taking care of you, because trust me, you're surrounded. The only thing is you may not see them visually, but you feel them internally. Trust me, they're there. Okay? You are never alone. You have spirit guides, you have ancestors, you have angels. You can call them whatever you want, but there are energies always there to help you. Even through the moments that you're having a hard time and you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, trust me, you guys, okay? There's somebody there for you. Absolutely. And what's really going to cook your bacon at one point, and I know it's a terrible analogy because some of you are not meat eaters, but what's really going to cook your bacon at one point is that some of these things that you're going through were purposely put in your path right now, so that you can evolve and expand and become in alignment with yourself. Fabulous. Okay? When you put it in that perspective, it gives you a whole new light on the subject. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. This was, I feel, the message that I needed to give this morning. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross. I'm going to be doing a week in review. And then later on this evening, I'm going to extend or expand on that Celtic cross, okay? So we're still in Pisces season. Yes, we are, for another 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so happy birthday to anybody who is celebrating a birthday today. All my love and light to you. I celebrated mine recently. I'm super excited because I'm getting a birthday gift, which is storage for my cards. I do have a lot in this room where I work, and I feel the need to declutter, not to get rid of anything, just to put order in things. So I'm very excited. One of my sons happily volunteered to buy me some storage that I love, which will make me feel good. And I go for anything that makes me feel good. All right, you guys, I'm using the Ethereal Vision deck to do your reading, and I'm going to clarify it with the Radiant Wise. I put the decks all in the first comment or in the description box in case you guys want it, because if you purchase through the links that I provide, although it's free for you, again, I do get a little something for having sent you their way, okay? All right, so, and even if you don't live in the stateside link that I sent, even if you skip off of it into your own, it still works, okay? Just letting you know. All right. Oh, somebody commented that they loved my readings, there were too many commercials, and I did reply to that. I did say, unfortunately, right now, it pays my bills. I wish I could do it for free, but this is as free as it gets, okay? I mean, I do these twice a day, and you don't get charged, you just get slightly annoyed, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very, very much on your part for putting up with them. I know a lot of you have said I don't need to make excuses about that. I'm just saying, okay? For those of you who tell me will gladly support you, I appreciate you even more, because I know then you know that It's helping me. And you knowing that makes me feel good. I hate annoying people, but this is the way it is right now. When living life is free, well then we'll be in a different boat, huh? Okay, so we're going to begin with you right now. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Ooh, two twos. And the blocking card would be the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we're going up inside our head this week. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's choices to be made, choices that are going to be, looks like, working on your harmony, your personal point of happiness, okay? And to you, these are important changes or important choices from what I can see. They're going to bring you happiness, okay? And I talk in general, wherever this applies in your life, okay? If it applies in love or money or whatever it is, that's fine. But that's surrounding you. You're in decision-making mode, okay? You're like looking at things really closely going, I don't know. And see, it's causing you, it's blocking you a little bit, okay? Because you're going to bed with all these thoughts in your mind, and you're not necessarily feeling like you're crying. I feel more like you're just thinking about it or overthinking about it, okay? In your recent past. Right, Nine of Wands. Hard work, Pisces. Of course hard work. Look at you working on yourself. You're doing so much to help you to do everything that you need to get things done, okay? There's nobody works harder than you, okay? Nobody hands you anything in the end, do they, Pisces? No, 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 no. And it's funny because we're seen by many as the flighty. I remember when I said that to somebody at one point, they went, oh, La La Land. And it's like, no. Well, I mean, yeah, I have an active imagination, but it doesn't mean that I don't work for what I have. Yeah, I don't work hard for it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread. I'm going to put cards around, okay? So this is Ace of Pentacles. This is in your near future. Look at that. Opportunity for real concrete growth. We love aces. We love getting aces. It means that we're going down the right path. Everything is working out for us. Pisces, I love that. I love that. Okay, in your foundation this week, what's going on in your foundation? Of course, like I said, I'm going to clarify all of these, put a little more into it. The Queen of Wands. There's that fire again. In your foundation as you are kilning. That's not even a word, but you're putting it in the kiln. The kiln is something that, and I don't even know this. This is coming in from Spirit because it's not terms that I use every day. A kiln, to fire things, to make them strong. Okay, something that's used in pottery. I've never done pottery in my life. So this is, you are building this foundation to be very strong. You're using fire. You're using your grounding. So it's usually with earthly materials that you put in the kiln to fire to make them strong. So yeah. You guys are doing really good. This is at your foundation. You're building something strong and energetic and with joy. The Queen of Wands is a very joyful, I don't know, giggly. I don't know, for some of you, you may remember Goldie Hawn when she was young and she was on Laugh-In, and that's even before my time, guys. But she was very giggly and very joyful, and she grew into her queen status as she grew older. What you have, above you as your crowning position is the Five of Swords. But look at this Five of Swords. Look at him, okay? He's got the swords beside him. And he's really thinking about what's going on. So this is you very much reflecting on the conflicts, okay? So you're in a very perspective, reflective mode, I feel, in this picture, okay? You've seen what's come before, or you can even maybe see what's coming ahead now. And you see it in a whole different way, a different perspective. I have coffee here, Pisces. Of course I am. All right. So yeah, you're looking at things in a whole different way. And it's not sadness, it's really reflection, okay? Because this kind of conflict, sometimes it leaves a residue, but this residue is different and you feel it. You feel it in a way that you're going, what did I learn from this? It's starting to come in. The teachings, the things that they want you to remember. Every time something hits the fan, proverbial crap hits the fan, you're sitting there going, why did that happen? What, is it me? Is it them? Is there a lesson? What's the bigger picture? Okay? And you may come up with a theory, and then what they're saying is that don't worry if your theory turns out to be not quite accurate. It's all leading up to the great reveal. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that was going to come out. The great reveal. I've had that happen to me where I've gone, this is why this happened. And then 3 weeks later I go, oh no, that's why that happened. Okay. But as long as you're always sitting there, curiously waiting for something to happen, well then you know, right? Okay, so the next one is how to present yourself. Wow, the Ten of Swords, that's a heavy card to have present yourself. Present yourself as somebody who is into the ending of stress, okay? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. That's presenting to the world to let them know that the person they've been dealing with is in change, is changing, is going through a transformation, okay? That person, if let's say people have been taking advantage of you, that person no longer will be available for them, okay? I'm going to put this card up here, okay, because I'm going to go there. I'm going to go this way. Because like I said, I'm doing a Celtic cross in a slightly different way. Just, it takes up less of the table. Okay, so how others see you. This is how to present yourself. So this is presenting yourself as somebody who's like ended that journey, okay? So it's like setting boundaries, I feel, because presenting yourself is like going, look, this is me and this is no longer me, okay? How they see you, Four of Pentacles. Very much matching with this one because I feel this is about taking control and taking possession of your life, okay? So your others are seeing you as going, oh, okay, yeah, she's going into her own power. He is going into his own power. It's time to stop, you know, getting in this person's way, okay? And I'm sorry to say this because this implies that we have to deal with nasty people, but they're not. They're just people on their own journeys. But I have found in life, and I've dealt with quite a few, that bullies react better when you present them with strength, okay? They can sense if you're going to buckle or have a little weak spot. If you take a stance and put your feet firmly in the ground and go, yeah, no, that's not going to work anymore. They kind of shy away from that because they just don't like that. And I've seen it repeatedly, time and time again. And there's either one of two things that happens. They want to get on your good side and to become your friends, which that's a mixed bag. Or they just walk away, which is an even better one for me. Because then they go off on their journey and they don't influence mine anymore. Because you see, I don't need to learn that lesson of being strong in the sign of weakness. Okay, I don't need, I've shown my strength and I've learned that lesson, and then they get to move on. So those energies don't kind of float back in anymore. Okay, all right. So, okay, look at that. So I'm going to keep these because this is the outcome, but this is your hopes and fears are the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Nice. So you're hoping that the cycles are about to shift and spin. We have the Justice card underneath. I love this. This is fairness, okay? Fairly compensated for what, you know, for what you've been working on. So it's like saying your ship's going to come in. Both those cards are saying like whatever you are hoping for, it's not always money. Sometimes it's just harmony, happiness, a job, I don't know, peace and quiet, whatever that is to you, whatever you're looking for, you're really hoping that comes in for you, okay? Because when this wheel appears, it means the cycle is shifting, and they're shifting in your happiness and general direction. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Now the outcome is coming in. The Four of Cups is being undecisive, having a time of just thinking about it, okay? But the Six of Wands is victory. So what this is telling me the outcome will be is after a time of pondering, I guess, or finally deciding which option is the best for you, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be well on your way. Like I said, 6 is not like the 9 of Pentacles or the 9 of Cups, but it is definitely something that's leading you down the right path. It's like the next step. We've moved on. We've moved on to the next step. I really like that. Really like that. Okay, so let's take the regular Rider-Waite. I love that. All right. Oh, another coffee. So this was going to be for this week, Pisces, okay? Generally, it's a very good reading. You have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords that come out. A lot of safeguarding your stuff, okay? So I'm going to put these at the top here. It's reminding you to not try to stress too much in the blockage that's here, okay? You see this, the Nine of Swords? It wants you to actually sleep. They want you to actually get some rest, okay? I would suggest do meditation, okay? That's what's coming into my brain. I like to take 5 deep breaths. I like to say thank you morning and night before I go to bed, and think of things that have happened in my day that I'm grateful for. Okay, that usually puts my mindset in a different way. And I've learned that from a book. I think it's called The Magic. Yeah, I think it's called The Magic, that I did a year or so back, and it really, really helped. I like that. You'll notice with me, I take from a lot of different things. I take from, it's not that I'm a follower of anybody in particular, but I like to read a lot. And if there's something that appeals to me, I will gladly copy it, okay? And inside of my life, I will take it and apply it and go, yeah, I like that, and I'm going to do it now, okay? So I think you should be the shopper, such as I am. I think that it served me well in life to take of all different things and apply it where it suits the best in my life, okay, to bring me happiness, joy, and peace. So it's nice to be I'll call it a world shopper. A world shopper of ideas, of beautiful, peaceful ideas. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to get along here, because I'm also going to do extended later. I'm going to ask, I'm going to pull like challenge cards and see what Spirit has to say later on. So you want to come in and see that. Okay. You have the Seven of Swords with your Two of Pentacles and your Two of Cups. Okay. So it's saying that you're also being very careful, okay? To me, I know it's a card of theft, but to me it's also safeguarding. It's like grabbing your stuff and just going like, okay, I'm not going to tell anybody. Okay, so this implies that you're keeping to yourself. In other words, you're not sharing a lot of your headaches that you're having this week. The other thing I'm getting from Spirit is that this is giving me a headache, okay? It's giving me pressure around my head. So what you should do maybe is release some of that, okay? Either meditation through Spirit, or find a person that you really trust, okay? And have a little venting session and warn them. Just tell them, I'm having a really rough time and I don't need you to fix me. I just need to vent. Are you available? Would you be able to, help me? Ask for help. Tell them it's them helping you. Just kind of put your thoughts out there and just put them in order. You might find that people will be more than willing, okay? Because some of them are curious too. Let's face it. We all have a curiosity quotient, okay? If we didn't, we wouldn't be here, okay? All right, so I had the Knight of Pentacles come in slow and steady, and the Knight of Wands kind of flip out, but that's not the ones I want. So in your recent There we go. In your recent past, okay, you had the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This is showing me that you might have actually felt quite alone in your journey, okay? Recently, working so hard, you put your nose to the grindstone and you were very tired, probably feeling a little bit like, woof, you know, I've just used up my last of my energy. So it's given you the impression that, you know, oh, I feel like I've been working on my own on this for so long. You're never alone. You're never alone, okay? There's always shelter. There's always somebody with you. There's always somebody supporting you, okay, regardless if you see them or not. What's coming up? You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Lovers with it. That's beautiful. This is saying that this opportunity is going to bring you great harmony. So whatever you've been working on, that's good. It's going to present you with some real stuff. Real opportunities, Pisces. These cards keep coming out because I feel that we are all working on ourselves here. Especially on this channel, people watching it. We're all doing something for ourselves, okay? So that's why these messages keep coming out. It's like a cheerleading session from Spirit telling you, yes, keep going. Okay, the Queen of Wands is going to be beside the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Queen of Giving, the Queen of Joy, and the Queen of Giving. Okay, so it's all about grateful, being back, being part of the planet. This is your foundation. Okay, not only do you have the fire in the kiln, you also have the mud, which is the Earth card. Okay, you have, this is what I was talking about, you have the earthly stuff to put in the mix along with your water, and then you put it in the fire and it makes everything just kind of gel and compact and hold on together. Okay, it makes it into concrete, makes it into a very good foundation for you, Pisces. Excellent. You have the Five of Swords, contemplation, in this card especially. It's not just conflict, it's about looking at conflict in a very different way. That's what I got from that card. So let's see here what we have. Okay. And with it we have the Empress. So this Five of Swords with the Empress is telling me that all of this perspective, this contemplating, it's making you think in ways that you haven't thought of before. And out of those thoughts, believe it or not, you're going to get a lot of creativity out of it. It's going to open up avenues to thinking different things that you may not even thinking that will come from this, okay? It could be, I'm seeing years later, okay? Things will happen that you would have never even considered because your way and your perspective has changed so much through the years that it's going to open up avenues that you would have never even considered. And at one point, Spirit is telling me, for whoever this applies, you'll be down there going, I would have never thought of this if it hadn't been for all the transformation that I've done. So this is a really good thing to have. This is a very expansive way of being, and this is all this channel is about. It's about the expansion, the awakening, the expansion that we are going through, individually and collectively. Okay, so how to present yourself was the Ten of Swords. I'm gonna get a clarifier. I can't wait to see what they pull out, what they give me for this. Balance, right? Okay, so by ending this stress, like I said, when you present yourself to others as not being, you know, going to be run over, because this is what I feel when I see this card today, is like that people won't be able to run you over anymore. It's going to bring in a balance and a temperance in the way your life is going to move from now on. Okay, you're not. It's almost getting out of the victim mentality. And I'm not saying that you're acting like the victim, but sometimes maybe because you've been helpful or nice to people, they've treated you such like you've been treated more like somebody who they can victimize. This is a better word, okay? So this is going to bring a balance by you going no, and then yes. It's like an equal part yes, an equal part no. It's not always yes to everything, okay? You're going to be thinking more of yourself. How others see a Wheel of Fortune is coming out again. It's here, and now it's here, okay? And this is the Four of Pentacles. So, like I said, this is you looking at things, okay? Deciding, taking control, and being possessive, deciding to move forward, okay? Being careful in your choices. The 4s are all about contemplations. Even this 5 feels like a contemplation. You are now carefully choosing for yourself what is in your best interest to do. And it's going to bring a new cycle that's going to be in your favor. There's just no two ways about it, okay? All right, your hopes and fears. Wheel of Fortune and the Star, 2 major arcanas. Lovely, guys. Yeah. Okay, I love it. This card is about aligning your chakras. It's about being the star in your own life. It's about everything fantastic, okay? This is your hope. You're hoping to be the star of your own life, to align your life to where it needs to go, to get your fortune, fame, happiness, whatever the Wheel of Fortune means for you. And you know what? You know that you're going in the right direction. You do. Okay? All right. So now we're going to do the outcome. All right. So you have the 5 of Wands. A lot of 5s here today. A lot of wands, a lot of like cards about thinking on how to solve, how to problem solve. And I feel very much that will go with the 4 of Cups, okay? You are still dealing in your mind with either problems that you think may arise or problems that may actually arise, okay, from your decisions. What I'm getting from Spirit here as the outcomes is don't worry too much about other people's reaction to your life. Okay, if they are conflicted by your decisions, let it be their problem, not yours. Okay, you can't live your life for others. You have to live your life for you. Okay, now I'm not saying to go out there and cause problems for other people. Just don't do it without letting them know, because you're going to cause yourself undue upheaval for nothing. Okay, so try to be kind. While still being true to yourself. I guess that would be the message right here. Anyway, that's it for now, but this reading is absolutely fantastic, Pisces. I love it so much. You're doing so much thinking. I feel my head is bursting. Again, you have the 4 of Swords that keeps coming out. So don't forget to rest. Don't forget to get some sleep. Try to meditate and turn it off at one point, okay? Because you can end up doing this 9 of Swords. And a tired Pisces doesn't get much done. I know this by experience. When we're overtired, we just kind of, we're not good for much. But I think that's everybody. I think we're just overtired. Fatigue is just not a good part of the human body. So please get plenty of rest. Keep working on yourself, Pisces. You're doing so wonderfully well. And I think you guys are fantastic. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the love. I'm sending lots of love and light to you, Pisces, and lots of blessings. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you later with an extended.